Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Mondays with Mark. Colleen McMahon is here. Let's all sing one. And over here on the piano is Gay now D-Hart. That's right. I keep forgetting she's not a McMahon. She's a D-Hart. Here we go. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing. Are you singing at home? When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Gay now, how long have you been playing the piano? 82 years she's been playing that piano. Can you believe it?
I know. It's incredible.
The leader, the founder of the Katay Trio. No, D-Hart Trio. Why do I keep saying Katay?
I don't know.
All right, everybody sing it one more time. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. And when we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory, the victory. Well, there you have Gay now D-Hart right there on that keyboard. Gay now, thank you for being with us on Mondays with Mark. Colleen, what have you been up to?
Oh, my word. Just working and...
Being a fourth grade school teacher?
A fourth grade school teacher.
Yeah, let me get our camera set up.
Trying to get these kids to where they need to be.
Oh, yeah.
The tests are coming up, and the state test. If you live in the state of Texas and you have children, you know what the STAR test is. So that's,
Is that what you've been dealing with?
Yeah, that's what this time of the year, we have all that testing coming up. So it's a little...
yeah,
stressful for.
Well, I hope your Monday's going good. Was it a good Monday for you?
It was a good Monday.
Any Monday you wake up is a good one.
It is.
And I'm glad you're here with us today. Veritas is our very special guest, and I'm going to be introducing you to them in a little bit if you don't know of them. They toured with Sandy Patty, so if you went to see Sandy Patty on tour, Veritas was her opening act, I think, a couple of years ago. And they were just a lot of fun. They came to the house, and we talked about what it's like to have 5 members of a group. You got to cut the pie 5 ways.
Wow.
So it's hard to go full-time, but they have. They've gone full-time, so I'm excited for them. And let's see what else. Tomorrow night, I will be with Smitty and all his friends. 50 of us are going to be there tomorrow night. And if you are interested in coming, I'm sure there's still tickets. And wouldn't you know, the one video, here it is.
Michael W. Smith, 35 years of Friends at Bridgestone Arena, April 30th. A once-in-a-lifetime multi-artist celebration featuring Amy Grant, CeCe Winans, Winona, Jordan Sparks, Mercy Me, Shonda Pierce, Vince Gill, Sandy Patty, Matt Marr, Ricky Skaggs, Newsboys, Randy Travis, John Christ, Natalie Grant, the Gatlin Brothers, Danny Goki, Brian Littrell of Backstreet Boys, and so much more. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster. Michael W. Smith, 35 years of Friends.
You might be wondering, well, why aren't you in the lineup, Mark?
I wondered that.
Did you? While it was playing, she said you aren't even in the lineup. Well, Chaz Corzine, Michael W. Smith's manager, called me when this first happened. And since I wasn't doing anything this year, I told him no. I've told everybody no because I'm taking the year off. But this is different. So he called me about a month later after that, after I'd said, no, I'm not doing it. He called me and said, you're going to wake up the next day wishing you'd been here. And I said, okay. So that commercial was made before I said okay. But they have added me to the latest commercials.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, I just didn't get one for my show. Isn't that sad? Well, I'll be there tomorrow night. And let's see, what else do we need to talk about before I introduce everybody to Veritas? Oh, dinner conversations. This week, like last week, which was the first week that is being released. You know, dinner conversations right now with Mark Lowry and Andrew Greer can be binge watched. Can't talk right now. Can be binge watched on Amazon Prime, which is a big deal for us to have gotten on Amazon Prime. In fact, we're, I think, the first Christian or faith-based programming that they want more, and I think we're one of the first, if not the first, one of the first. So that's very exciting.
That is exciting.
And so last week was Danny Gokey, great singer. And this week, Amy Grant. And that sweet darling, we have a little clip, because right now on YouTube, what I meant to say, you can binge watch all of this on Amazon, but they're being released weekly now on YouTube. And here's a little taste of dinner conversations with Amy Grant.
I mean, I really believe that our ultimate fulfillment here and feeling like we're living a meaningful life, I think it has everything to do with how we connect with other people, especially need and surplus. So whatever side of the fence you're on, you're part of a really important dynamic equation that will bring a heightened sense of purpose to your own life. And so because that's been my experience, it has become my belief. I mean, years ago when my kids were tiny, and Mary Chapman, Gary's mom, taught me a prayer that I still pray every morning, and it's, God, lead me today to those I need and those that need me, and let something I do have eternal significance. And she said, now you'll never know what that is.
Oh, I see that love will conquer hate. There's always hope, it's not too late. I'd find the truth is easy to believe if I could see, if I could hear, if I could know. There's nothing to fear. If I could stand, if I could see, well, maybe that's finally eternity.
Oh, I love her. And it's available now, right now, Dinner Conversations on YouTube. And that's the episode that was released this week. Last night, Colleen and her mother came over to my house. Oh, yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday.
And you left, and she, your sister was here too.
Yes.
Gay, what's her name?
Gaylyn.
Gaylyn. And she... So
let me tell the story.
Tell it.
So I was getting ready to leave, and my sister had already left, and a long time ago, and I always put my keys in a certain place, and I started looking for them, and they were gone. My keys were gone, and I searched and searched, and Mother finally said maybe Gaylyn picked them up. So it was late, and I called, woke her up. She checked her purse, and there they were. But it's just so...
And so I had to drive her all the way to her house in East Jerusalem. And north, it's like a missionary journey. It was one of Paul's that he didn't write about much.
It's not that far.
It was and to get an extra set of keys and then come back. So that was the ordeal. And she went shopping and got what are these?
Okay, so I went to Hallmark one day. I love to go to Hallmark and buy cards. And at the counter, I found these. They're called Wicked Minis seasoned oyster crackers. So this was the first one I got. It's called garlic Parmesan. So I tasted it, and it was amazing.
You think this is a commercial, but it's not.
I'm telling you, it's not. And so today I'd been telling everybody about them, and I went and bought all the flavors. There's the spicy ones. These are the spicy ones with crushed red pepper, and this is garden dill. garden deal. And then these are just like a trail.
Well, since we haven't done a cooking video in a while, we just thought we'd show you what she's eating.
What
she's eating today.
What my finds are. I like to find things.
Find stuff and let us know about it.
They're really good.
Well, y'all, I'm so excited because not only is Veritas on the program today, but we are premiering their brand new video. This is the first time that Mondays with Mark has premiered a video. Now, quit looking at yourself. Look up here. Okay, see, it's hard to remember.
It is.
Because see, our faces are down here on the laptop, but if we don't look up here, we're not going to be looking at you.
No, I'm
trying to train her to be a better Tammy Faye. No, she's not. Good. No, she's doing good. Okay, here we go. Would you welcome Veritas?
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum
My wife just reminded me my anniversary is tomorrow, so maybe we should do a show.
What's her name?
Crystal.
Crystal?
Crystal!
This will be next Monday.
Happy anniversary to you. We're recording. Happy anniversary to you, Crystal. Happy anniversary, dear Crystal. And Jordan, because he was a part of it. Happy anniversary to you guys, y'all. Mark, Lowry, and Veritas. You know it has a ring to it, doesn't it? It does. I am sitting in my backyard with Veritas. I seem to get to know groups who have odd names, like Voctive and Veritas. Okay, first of all, where did the name come from?
That's a good question. Where did it come from?
Well,
we all look at you.
Yeah, it's the Latin word for truth. And if you remember the group Truth, started back in the 70s.
You were with them?
We actually were part of the 40th anniversary tour in 2011.
And your name, Tom?
Scott Lawrence.
Scott, okay. So you all were part of Truth?
Yeah, part of the 40th anniversary tour of Truth.
Okay.
It was all the old music, but with new faces. And as soon as that tour ended, part of the idea of that tour was to launch this group out of that.
Oh, wow.
And so we were the male
that?
vocal line of that tour.
2011
and 12.
Yeah.
And
all
then,
comes back to Roger Breland.
Yeah.
So every one of you were still same, no turnovers.
No,
we're the original
group.
This is not a revolving door?
No.
Like the Gaither Boogie Band? No. So, okay, who's the tenors? Who's tenor?
All them.
3 tenors right here.
So you have 3 tenors. Baritone?
Right here.
The best part. Bass, obviously. Ooh, and you're good too. I was listening last night to some of the videos. Just Google Veritas, Veritas, and you can hear all their music. So how did you go from Truth And the next, I think I heard about you during those years, because I heard about Veritas before Sandy Patty came along.
Yeah.
But then, so you were traveling mostly in churches?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
We started full-time in January of 2012, and God has just kept us busy ever since.
Yeah.
So, been in churches, and then that's really when Sandy contacted us about the possibility of doing something with her.
You're a minister of music.
I am. I'm on staff at a church. Yep.
And you?
I teach at a university.
This is my clothing brand.
Nashville, you have a clothing brand?
My wife and I just started one a few months ago called Nashville Proper.
Well, cool.
I was a minister of music before joining Veritas.
Okay, so you're doing this full time?
Yep.
We all are. This is our full-time job.
Oh, this is now, and you're...
Right.
Yeah, I'm full-time with this. I'm also a graphic designer, and I teach at the university as well.
Okay, so now, and you don't all live in the same city, right?
No.
Correct.
3 different cities.
Which are?
Houston, Nashville, and Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, who lives in Houston?
Wah.
You, you
Just
and,
me.
Just me.
Just you. And Nashville? You and, just curious.
And Mobile.
Mobile, because Truth started in Mobile. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the future for you? Oh wait, let's go back to Sandy Patty.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. How many of you love Sandy Patty?
Oh man, she's the best.
She is amazing.
Isn't she
the best.
fun too?
She is a blast.
Even if she couldn't sing, you'd want to
I
be her best
know.
friend.
She and Don, they both just love people so well.
They do.
And they make it a blast.
Yeah.
You know, so we love them. They're the
Oh, I
best.
know. I opened for back in the day.
Yeah, that's what she was telling
It
us.
was one of the biggest thrills of my life.
Yeah.
And she said, came up here, I'll never forget, she said, can you do 20 minutes? I said, what I do is like sausage. I can cut it off anywhere. I mean, and for you, I stand on my head and stack BBs.
Right.
What else do you want? And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And that was in the day when her crowds were massive, you know.
yeah.
There was no one bigger than Sandy Patty.
Right.
And I loved her. I loved her. So, any stories from the road with Sandy?
man.
Oh.
Any ones you can tell?
Ask her permission.
Well, I would say probably one of our favorite shows we did with her was Carnegie Hall. We played Carnegie Hall with her, and that was just a huge experience for us.
Sure.
You know, and that was so much fun.
It was like a bunch of our worlds and fantasies coming to life all at the same time. We had all dreamed about singing at Carnegie Hall.
Sure.
Yeah.
We had all dreamed about doing some stuff with Sandy, so it all happened at the same time. It was just absolutely breathtaking.
I think one of my favorite memories of that tour was actually the very last concert. We had every night, we always had a very similar sound check every night, and everybody would sing the same songs, and you know, we got the rhythm section up there, they'd play along during sound check and everything. And so we decided, and I think it was Sandy's idea, the very last concert, and we had just done about 140 of these concerts.
Oh wow.
And over the course of a year and a half, and Sandy had the idea to make it just a big karaoke session. And so for 2 hours,
We just did karaoke with the band.
We gave sheet music for whatever we wanted to do to the band, or if we had it, and if not, they just figured it out. And for 2 hours, we just all
it was a
30 of
blast.
us,
It was
tech
awesome.
guys, crew, everybody got up and just had a huge
fun.
karaoke session as our sound check. It was amazing.
That is great. Before we go any further, let's have a song.
Yeah.
And I get to sit right in the middle of it. See? How blessed I am.
What do y'all want to do?
Well, we have a new album
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
It's called Simply Veritas. Now,
This past week.
a little bit about Veritas. We're a classical crossover
Okay.
group, which basically means we sing like pop style with orchestra. Sandy used to say on the road, she's like, it's like 5 Josh Grobens.
Oh, okay.
So everything we've ever recorded before has always been with the orchestra.
Okay.
Now we've just done our first a cappella album.
Okay.
So we don't have the safety net of the orchestra.
Oh.
It's just the voices.
That's fun.
And so it is fun. We're
And
really,
no
really pumped
reverb,
about
a Rode mic on a camera in the backyard. If you can do it, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
That's exactly right.
Almighty fortress is our God, a bulwark never failing. Our helper, he amid the flood of mortal ills prevailing.
for still our ancient foe doth seek to work us woe. His craft and power are great, and armed with cruel hate, on earth is not his equal. And though this world with devils filled should threaten to undo us, we will not fear, for God hath willed His truth to triumph through us. The Prince of Darkness, we tremble not, for tremble. His rage we can, His rage we can, for lo, His doom is sure. One little word shall fail him. That word above all earthly powers, no thanks to them abideth. The Spirit and the gifts are ours through Him who with us sideth. Let goods and kindred go, this mortal life also. The body they may kill, God's truth abideth still. His kingdom is forever. A mighty fortress is our God.
Wow, that is unreal. How long did it take y'all to learn that?
We're still learning.
Who doesn't read music? Who doesn't? Anybody not read music? Everybody reads music?
Way better. Some are better than others.
So did you get that arrangement in music first?
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
We learned it in the studio, really.
Yeah.
Who arranged it?
J. Rouse.
J. Rouse.
One and only.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah.
No wonder it's so hard. I heard. So you do the tenors. Why do we need three of you? when one baritone, one of us, handles the job.
I think it's the the nature of our group. One of the things that makes us unique is that between each one of us individually, we have our own styles. Jordan kind of brings more of the rock edge to our vocal group. I'm a little bit more of the gospel, R&B, soul. Andrew does a lot of the second tenor stuff, and he's more Broadway and real silky smooth, and can sing like crazy high. He can do soprano if you wanted him to. I mean, it's really great. And then, you know, you've got our classically trained vocalists over there, baritone James and Scott. So
were you classically too?
Yeah.
Trained?
So it
and what
allows
does that
us
really
to be
mean?
very versatile.
What does that mean to be classically trained? You went to college.
need to answer this one.
You went to college and you studied theory.
Teachers
Is that what it
You
means?
studied it, yeah, but it's really a matter of training in the same same manner that has been taught for years over the past several centuries, and really studying more classical literature, vocal literature as well, singing opera, singing 18th and 19th century art songs, those kind of things.
One time.
Really?
When I was 9.
What'd you do?
Johnny Skeeky.
Yeah!
Really? Yeah, we
I
did
had
that.
one line. He said he's coming, Johnny Skeeky. Yeah! But I had to act all through it. But I only had one line. So it got me out of school.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Love
We were
it.
both in Skeeky.
We were.
Were you really?
Yeah, I played Johnny Skeeky.
Now, how long have you guys known each other? Was Truth the beginning of knowing each other?
That's where we all met Jeff in Truth, but the other 4 of us went to college at the same time, kind of overlapping different years. So we all sang in different ensembles and stuff in college as well. And then we
University
met Jeff
of Mobile.
University of Mobile,
Is that
Alabama.
right?
The other Baptist school.
Is that the Baptist school?
In Alabama it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
This guy was singing in a group called Wings of Morning.
Yeah.
When I was in 7th grade.
Yes.
And he came and sang to me at school. And I saw
Just
him
to him.
at 7th grade. And I
didn't
see
know
this
that.
guy and I'm like, man, he is a ridiculous singer. And never saw him again for 20 years.
And now here we are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
you're married. You got kids.
2 babies, Olivia and Oliver.
Oh.
She's Olivia will be 4 next month, and Oliver is 2.5.
Now, how often are you traveling? Is it hard on you with kids?
Yeah, we're out about 150 to 200 days a year.
Wow. Really? Do you have a bus?
No.
So you fly everywhere?
We fly or drive.
Or
yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
Usually.
You work a lot in Texas?
We do.
Oh, yeah.
Texas, Florida, Georgia are our 3 states we're in the most.
Yep.
I
We
am
love Texas.
So I do too.
Yeah,
Isn't it
it's
the
a great
best,
state.
the best people to sing to.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
they're
sorry,
awesome.
everybody else, but they love it so much,
do.
and they
They
turn
do.
out. They turn out.
They do.
for it,
You
know?
can tour a whole year in Texas and not go to the same place twice.
It's
the
awesome.
truth.
Very true.
Of course,
We
I was
love it.
born here. That's why I love it. You know.
Yeah.
But we like singing anywhere, so if you'd like to have us.
Yes.
No respect.
Always sell it. Just that one.
Well, Veritas.com is that it?
Veritas5.com.
Yep.
Veritas.com was taken.
By Microsoft.
Okay, Veritas 5. Is it the numeral 5 or?
Spelled out.
F-I-V-E.
Either one will get you there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Veritas 5 or the numeral 5.com.
Yep.
And you can learn more about these guys. So where do you see yourselves going?
We do have a goal,
Do you?
and it's to sing with every major symphony in the country.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's because, like, the style, the classical crossover style, and the orchestra, all of that lends itself to that. We did our symphony debut a couple months ago with the Miami Symphony, which was amazing.
Was it?
Really
It
fun.
was so much fun.
It kind of looks a
And-
little bit like it does out here.
Yeah, it was
The
beautiful.
palm trees.
It was outside.
It was
yeah.
Great.
awesome.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father.
There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Lord, for sin and the peace that endureth, thine own dear presence to cheer and to guide, strength for today and bright
Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.